Today's program has been brought to you by the International Culinary Center, offering courses that range from classic French techniques in culinary, pastry, and bread baking to Italian studies to management, from culinary technology to food writing, from cake making to wine tasting. For more information, visit internationalculinarycenter.com. You're listening to Heritage Radio Network, broadcasting live from Bushwick, Brooklyn. If you like this program, visit heritageradionetwork.org for thousands more.
We talk about food, we talk about music, with musical dudes, finger on the pulse, snacky tunes. These many years of loving and losing, wave of vision comes when I least expect it. So I'm pulling hay while I'm up on here, and I lean down and say that I feel how you feel.
All right, welcome to Snacky Tunes. I'm one half your host, Aaron Bresnitz. I'm the other half, your host, Greg Bresnitz. That was just Young Keel off their brand new EP, Tough. They'll be playing live later today. Yeah, nice guys. Love their pizza.
They do love pizza.
They do love pizza.
I don't think they ate breakfast today.
Super excited to have them on. They have definitely one of the more intricate setups that we've had in a long time. I'm excited. I mean, whenever we say stripped down, people always just mean they just come with a guitar and like light percussion. This is actually pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. A lot of analog. But we got a packed food segment. I mean, it's summer. It's summer, so we're doing a bit of a summer food event preview. We had the pleasure of hosting the Big Apple Barbecue Block Party yesterday. So thank you to everyone there. It was amazing.
Good
And
weather.
Beautiful weather.
And congrats to the guys over at Governor's Ball as well.
Yeah,
For the rare cross that tries to go to both Big Apple Barbecue and then try to take their meat coma over to Big Governor to Governor.
that would be Christina Tosi, who's coming up later in our show. But no, they had
Can I get these ribs to go?
much
I'm gonna
better
be on a
than-
ferry.
much better than last year's Mudfest, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that was awful.
I didn't mind it. I didn't.
Greg parties in the Mud Bresnitz, everybody.
Yeah. It was my Woodstock.
So we have a lot of events coming up, and it's always tough, especially New York in the summer is so busy, and so we thought we'd sort of pare a few down for you guys of what we'll definitely be hanging out with. Obviously, shout out to Sud de France, who's starting tomorrow night with their boat cruise, which I think might be sold out.
It's sold out, yeah.
Sold out. Paula Brandt's doing, I think, a 400-pound shrimp cassoulet, which should be amazing. They had to get a bigger boat because the cassoulet is so big. Yeah, true story. But they have a ton of events coming up this month. We have our barbecue with Bunker and Wolves on Tuesday. You can get tickets at Eventbrite. Just do Barbecue Blowout, June 2014.eventbrite.com. But coming up this week as well, we have the Prestige Wine Lounge. Wine tasting at the Cleveland restaurant, which is one of our new favorite spots. Shout out to the Sussman, to Max, and also shout out to Eli, even though he's over at Mylan. But those are good dudes.
You always hate when you get lumped in with your brother.
Yeah, it's the bane of my existence.
Yeah. Shows. This was our last snacky.
Yeah,
Sorry
show's
we
over.
couldn't get to the guests.
But we have Thibault in the house, who's put this whole thing together. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us today. Yeah, so I mean, we tried to set up this first event. It's like we work with my friends Jules and Paul from the Cleveland.
Yeah, shout out Paul. Thank you for dinner on Friday. We had a great time.
From Jules
and we also got
Restner Selections.
Yeah, Jules, and then our resident wine expert and bearded friend Carter Adams.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's all those things. We got a bunch of wine guys in the house.
Man, a few words.
I was going to make some sort
Bunch
of
of
pun
fun
about a
guy
beard
drinking
award,
wine.
but
Oh yeah.
Okay.
felt it.
Well, you would have won a beard award today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell us about this wine event, and I guess maybe overall why you want to do something in the current state of wine.
I mean, like the idea is maybe started because we love hang out at the Cleveland, so we love that place first. Paul, I love you.
Paul. and you guys, the Cleveland also does a industry wine night on Sunday nights, right?
Yeah. So we are like maybe Jules and I like the biggest customer for this night, and so I'm French. Jules is half French, and in France we work in a wine business and the natural wine business, and in France we have a lot of events, very friendly and fun, a lot of tasting. And when I first came to New York, I just realized that we don't have the same stuff in America, and especially in New York. So I just wanted to, do something with all the good wine importers of the city and do something in a very friendly atmosphere.
Yeah, I would say the main difference is that, when you're in France or Italy, the tasting events happen in a fashion where all the growers kind of get together and they're from all the different regions and they're selling not only directly to consumers, they'll just bring a case of wine and sell it to whoever wants it, but they're also making professional contacts. So I think that was also a big idea of Thibault's where you don't see that at all here because of the nature of just wine being imported. Based on the importer, there's going to be professional and also friendship alliances alliances is maybe a strong word. This isn't a war zone or a Game of Thrones episode, but it's definitely a bit of uncharted territory to get everyone together as importers, multiple importers together in unison, because in the end we know all the growers whether we work with them or not, and we, in a lot of cases, we're friends with them, and
the idea was to show to New York and America that something is happening in the wine, and especially small growers, farmers making natural wine or organic wines, that something is happening and it's getting bigger and bigger in New York City, and we just wanted to share it to the people.
But by bringing all those importers together, I mean, aren't the contacts so coveted they have that potentially like someone trying to poach or see a relationship, or how does it remain friendly? I guess remain an alliance.
Well, alliances. I'm actually marrying Thibault's sister as a dowry, so that's really how that's going to work out, and it's going to pan out beautifully. I think.
That's awesome.
And I think Carter was a award for Zev for a little bit as well.
Yeah,
right?
that's totally true.
So,
Big up, Zev.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, it's that I think the kind of part of the idea of doing this, or at least part of the idea of why I accepted to do it, and I think all the people that are part of it accepted to do it, is to kind of make a point that we're all on the same team. I mean, in a lot of ways, we're still working with such a finite amount of wine, even within New York City. And again, I know all the growers, whether I work with them or not. And to capture that spirit of camaraderie that you don't necessarily get or understand when you're in the States, you just go, oh, well, these, you don't know that these guys, everyone will be pouring, or a lot of them that are pouring, are all together multiple times a year doing wine fairs all over Europe. And I think that's the main idea.
It's true.
Whenever we bring customers over to Europe, they're always shocked to say, whoa, like this dude who works with Zev is here with you, their guy. And they really think of this as like territories where it's our guy or their guy.
We just want you, to forget the competition a little bit for, an event. Because in France, everybody is working together to do the same stuff, to promote natural wine. And in America, when you're a wine importer, you don't work with another wine importer, even if you're doing the same thing. So we decided, just to forget a little bit the competition and do something together for once.
Is it, I guess competition, but do you feel that because natural wine is, still relatively so new and still growing, that it's almost like a record label or something that where you might not even go after some of the other people because it doesn't speak to what you're into and what you like?
It's maybe
still pretty good business.
Yeah. Why don't you jump in?
It's still pretty good business. I mean, I think there's a lot. You see it more and more in restaurants that open now. I feel like wine buyers feel obligated to have at least one or two or a portion of their wine list to be organic or natural. And I think that the people that we're gathering at the Cleveland, the distributors and the winemakers are all really, really coveted and definitely they definitely specialize in this sort of thing. So it's not just kind of a one-off trophy thing that you have just to say you're doing it as part of a trend. I think there's a reflection. It's been going on, first of all. This isn't like a new thing. It's been going on for a while.
In France,
production.
In France, people have been drinking natural wine for the last 20 years. And where I'm from in Paris, it's a small village because everybody is trying to do something different than mainstream wine or mainstream food. Place like Vervolais, Chateaubriand, Septime, they all serve same kind of wine, and they all try to work together, trying to forget the competition. And a place like Cleveland, when I first came to this place, reminded me, the place where I used to hang out in Paris and share,
So when you go to the Cleveland, if you come to this event, what can you expect?
I think you can expect, to have an overview of the spirits that we have in France, and also, to discover, to experience natural wine. I would say in a second step, but it's mostly, something to show that.
And also for each of you, Jules and Thibault, if you've never had any sort of natural wine experience before, but you're really looking to get into it, what is one wine that each of you will be pouring that you're like, this is what I recommend that you guys should really check out?
Jules?
On our end, we'll be bringing six different bottles. I chose them, but now I forgot what they are. There's two whites. I think.
How the rest of us going to survive? I like that label. It's really good.
You should taste the 04.
Yeah. There's they're all going to be very good.
My favorite is, we had this one time, didn't we? Literally summed up the way that most people feel about wines. I had 4 bottles, they were good.
Yeah, look, it's, if this is going to be anyone's first experience, to be quite honest, it'll be fun because it'll not only there's going to be whites, reds, rosés, maybe some bubbles. So we're going to cover. It's going to be French centric. I think. I don't know what other people are bringing, but that would be something I would say to expect.
We might bring. I'm talking because I'm also working with Zev. And there is a wine import of Frank Cornelissen, which is, a pretty famous wine producer in Sicily. And we probably bring, the rosé from this guy. And for me, if I have, to introduce our work, it would be with that guy, because he's among of our top producers in our portfolio, and he's making great work. He's a magician, if I don't say wizard.
Paul, will there be any snacks?
Yes, our chef Max Sussman is going to be making some snacks to go along with the wine, and
Nice.
Max, like all of us at the Cleveland, is a big fan of these wines. So they're going to be really tasty and very easy to consume without utensils. So worry not, it will be very easy to drink.
Oh, you're not going to have, like, what are those things, like the wine caddies that you wear around your neck? None of those?
No, not this time. Maybe
That's
for
do you need to bring your own, like, little charms, like my
Yes,
parents?
actually. Thanks for bringing it up. Please bring as many charms as possible.
Please bring your own wine charms.
You mean flair?
Yeah. Little
Yeah.
wine glass.
I'm going to have 67 pieces,
It's going to be the heaviest wine glass.
including the engagement ring to Thibault's wife.
Nothing left to anybody.
So where can people get tickets? Where can people go check it out?
I'm sorry?
Where can people get tickets?
Oh, yeah, so you can go on Eventbrite.
Shout out Eventbrite.
So
Shout out to my girl Angela over at Eventbrite.
Yeah, so you on Eventbrite, you go and you put your Prestige Wine Lounge, and you can get tickets. But you can also, buy tickets at the door the D-Day.
And what are the dates again? One more time.
15th of June, it's us next Sunday from 4 to 7:30.
We'll come after the show. We'll come for the last hour.
Yeah.
Is the patio going to be open? Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, it'll be open, and the idea was to have it in the garden in the nice weather. But if it rains, we'll still do it inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
great.
will happen for sure.
Fuck it, we'll do it live, right? Yeah.
And I mean,
Live.
especially, we'll occur that night with our wines.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And again, for Sunday night, this is kind of separate, but just kind of as a continuation, the wine list at the Cleveland will be basically all the wines that we drank that day. So if you can't make it to the tasting, stop by for dinner, and we'll be doing like a special by the glass selection of the stuff that we have out during the day.
Cut the chicken.
We will all be having dinner.
Bacon?
We will all be having dinner there.
Your wedding feast.
Yes, I hope so. She's still in France, so she's keeping the kingdom cozy in these upcoming summer months. But I'll be there soon.
Just marry her by proxy. It's very easy.
I need that. I'm moving into my new apartment. I need the dowry as soon as possible. I got hit hard with the security deposit.
Probably for the new place.
Well, I want to thank all you guys and thank you for the wine.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're gonna play a quick track, and then we're gonna have Christina Tosi. We haven't seen in like forever.
Let's go. Hey.
No, no. Can't he be killed by light of day, man? No, no. Can't he be killed by wooden stakes, man? No, no. Can't he be killed by ring of fire? No, no. Can't he be killed by silver bullets? Bullets, 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 bullets. All right, for the food critics, can't he be killed by Bono Rocks, man? Hell no. Can't he be killed by Iggy Pop, man? Hell no. Can't he be killed by Johnny Rotten? Hell no. Can't he be killed by Meth and Red, man? Hell no. Can't he be killed by Henry Rollins? Hell no. Can't he be killed by Chris Cornell, man? Hell no. Can't he be killed by Eddie Vedder? Hell no. Do you think he could do much better? Hell yeah. Can't he be killed by Bono Boxman? Boxman, 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 Boxman. Here comes the rain again, here comes the rain again, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again, here comes the rain again, here comes the rain. rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain. B plus.
So we're super excited to have one of our favorite people in the world. I feel like my day's better when Christina, Tosi, when I see you in different parts of the world. Tosi, welcome back.
Thank
to
you.
Snacky Tunes. Looking awesome as ever.
Getting ready for the summer.
I know. Before we get into this event, how are the cooking classes going?
The baking classes are going really well. We hold them every Saturday in our kitchen in Williamsburg, twice a day.
Do you teach
11 a.m. and 3 p.m. I teach some of them, and then I pop in others.
What
Like a classic New York pop-in?
Yeah, like I pop in, I make sure things are going well.
Do you have like an applause and hooting and hollering track?
I think it's just super confusing. I think most people think any girl with an apron and a headscarf on is me.
Oh,
That works really well.
Works
to my advantage.
All chefs look the same.
Perfect for
They
franchising.
do. They do.
Yeah. So we're
You just come in and be like, oh, I wouldn't make cookies that way. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
I wound up. I made the cake and I gave it to my
Yeah,
mother.
you came for a strawberry lemon
I did.
layer cake
It was
and
good.
truffles.
I ate some of those truffles.
And you rocked your headscarf,
I
if
did.
I'm not mistaken.
I did front row rocking the headscarf with Jamie, who's taking notes. A journalist.
Journalist.
What a nerd. Well, anyway, we're super excited to have you back on the show because we're talking about this year's LaFooding event, which is the LaFooding Beach Club presents San Pellegrino Fruit Stock at the Rockaways. Mouthful.
That's a lot to remember.
Just like the food we're going to eat.
It's going to be a very. I hope that's not like an Eventbrite. Like
No,
blah, 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 blah. It's not
Backslash.
Eventbrite.com.
It's unfortunately the hashtag.
Oh wow, that's more than 140 characters.
Not on Instagram. Yeah.
And Twitter's our partner.
Yeah. Oh my god. So Tosi, I mean, one of the best things about LaFooding every year, and what makes it so exciting, is they always reinvent themselves. So how is this year different than all the years?
They've got a pretty cool program this year. I think it's really exciting that it's going to be at the Rockaways 3 days in the afternoon.
Nice.
I know Questlove's going to be there, drumming up a storm, which is exciting. And
Wait, is he just going to be drumming the whole time?
I don't know. But I'm going to be
The answer
there.
is no. I know. And the answer
You
is
know the
yeah.
answer is no. I know that I'm going to be there with a headscarf on, and I will also be serving up a brand new Milkbar item, which is going to be a cereal milk pudding pop.
Whoa.
Whatever happened to pudding pops? I feel like Bill Cosby was like the Jell-O Jiggler spokesperson, and then for some reason
Like it
pudding
became
pops
too,
disappeared.
like the joke became too big.
I don't know, but
Wait,
they were.
Are pudding pops like popsicles?
Yeah, but they're
they're
like
great.
a custardy pudding
Yeah.
frozen into the shape of a popsicle. So I'm trying to
Darren, do some
revive the
research.
pudding pop this year, and we're
All
going to
right.
do so in the form of cereal milk. Go figure.
Go figure.
With a little cornflake crunch, and then we're also going to have a sour cream grapefruit lime
Ooh.
pudding pop.
Okay.
Perfect for all of those San Pellegrino
So-
flavors and accompaniments.
So talk us through a day of programming.
I think from noon to 3, I'm going to be handing out these popsicles. There's going to be some other great food there, great music, and bubbly from San Pellegrino.
Ooh.
And then
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So all the food. So when do the food events start? On dinners as well, or just handing out the?
I'm just there for lunch. I think it's just going to be daytime events, which
Yeah.
is exciting.
12 to 4.
Yeah.
2 servings. Should be nice. 180 people a day.
Yeah.
Cheap tickets too. $40. Pretty good.
Super affordable. I think it's like the perfect time of year to go to the Rockaways, and it's a great time of day. That's my favorite time to go down to the beach.
Yeah, and also 10% going to some charities, right?
Yeah, which is, it's always a great excuse to support.
To
You have
stuff
a
your
good
face.
time. Yeah, you have a good time. You get to give back as well.
So who are some of the people that are going to be involved outside of your lovely self?
Outside of my lovely self, I know Questlove's going to be there. I'm not sure
Questlove.
who else they have signed up.
All right, well, they got Andrew Field from Rockaway Taco. He's going to be repping the local scene. Friday's going to be Ivan Orkin.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Who's going to be doing a summer lemon shio ramen, which is
Ooh,
nice.
that's going to be nice and
I
refreshing.
think it's a cold ramen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a cold ramen.
You don't want hot ramen on the beach? Let me get a hot, heavy tonkatsu on the beach right
You
there.
can use your pudding pop to cool down the hot ramen if he brings hot ramen. Maybe not.
It's like, is that like the same of leaving like a Corona and a margarita? You
Yes,
just put the
that's
popsicle-
exactly
okay.
what it is.
And then Ludo from Twamak.
Ludo's going to be in from the West Coast.
I'm very excited. I'm going to his restaurant in 2 weeks.
Awesome. I haven't been yet.
Yeah. Craig, you been?
It's great.
And then Enrique Oliveira from Pujol. Oh, from Mexico City?
Yeah.
Holy shit. They're on.
They do well.
I mean, the LaFooding always brings a really great programming in that they really sort of cast a wide, interesting net. It's always very eclectic.
Man. I wasn't planning on eating on Sunday. I was planning on Saturday. Now I got to change my whole game.
You come all 3 days.
I'll come 2 of the days.
2 of the days? 3 of the days.
3 of the days.
I'll probably be there. We're staying at that truck afloat.
Oh, yeah.
Place.
Ooh, I really want to try staying there.
They only have 2 pods left because we've got 2 of them. So
Wow.
You have to bring your own sheets. It's going to be interesting.
which is you keep bringing that up. It's
You
not a
wanna
problem.
know what? That maybe is a good thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's a good
I also
thing.
assume you own sheets.
Yeah, but maybe not for the size of bed that they have.
It's less of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fine.
And,
It's a floating truck. Like, it's awesome.
and then, they have a bunch of awesome DJs. Chibamato's on Friday. Yacht is on Saturday. And then our good friend Nancy Wang is on Sunday.
I love Nancy. She actually DJ'd our cookbook party.
I thought you DJ'd the cookbook party.
One of the cookbook parties.
You DJ'd one, and then Nancy DJ'd the other. Actually, I think maybe she did the set right after you.
It's been a long time.
I will tell you, it was the last party we've ever held in our kitchen
I can
because it got
imagine.
so crazy.
I can.
Was anybody putting their hands in the mixers?
No one put their hands in the mixers. There were a series of unfortunate events in some of the public restrooms, and
Like grown and sexy?
I just am like the believer that when my kind of party is the kind of party that you don't have to say your name at the door to get into, like maybe that was a bad decision. Like there was just no. I was just like, you want to know what? This is a party for everyone.
Oh,
It's
everyone's
a party
invited.
for everyone. Everyone's invited. No one's not invited. We're not going to be, elitist about anything because I hate going to parties like that.
So then what
And,
happened there?
Well,
How'd
we had a lot of Breville products that we were going to give away, and a lot of people just took it upon themselves to load up
I mean,
and
you
walk out.
learned why people started putting names at the door.
Yeah.
And you don't
I
even
still
have to.
feel like I'd do it all over again, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have another book in the works?
Yeah, I do, actually. I just turned in text for the second book a few months ago. It's going to come out in spring of 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a Snacky 2 exclusive?
Yeah, maybe it is.
So we'll
Sweet and savory recipes.
Man, that hard-hitting journalism,
hijinks.
the Bresnitz brothers,
Hijinx.
really paying off. What hijinks?
It's going to be a book about sweet, savory, and just life's little hijinks. Like what happens when you throw a big party and everyone's invited.
Will you put a photo of my dog in the book?
There will definitely be a photo of that handsome beagle.
Oh my God.
It's going to be called Milkbar Life. Do you want to hold hands?
No, I don't. I was so upset because when I was walking by the Carroll Garden store, I no longer saw a photo of him from the.
No, he's there. I don't think you looked at the right dog collage.
No. I think you moved the photo.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Well, I want to thank you so much. I don't think it's up on the website yet.
Tickets
but-
go on sale, I think, on June 13th.
Yeah, there were still a few days away.
Yeah, so
Mark your
you got the
calendars.
jump.
Yeah.
right now, but there's a very limited amount of tickets, so
Yeah,
make
it's
sure
only
that,
$180 a day, so you got to get your tickets.
Yeah,
soon.
you got to get on it. So yeah, well, thanks. And by the time the book comes out, hopefully we'll see each other
Yeah,
again.
for sure, face to face.
Well, we'll have you back on the show.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Tosi. And do you want to shout out Milkbar?
Shout out Milkbar.
Good stuff, Darren. So we have Young Heel coming up live in studio next.
Am I home? Am I dead in my free time? Can I go where I want
I like that. Yeah.
Summer.
Young Heel,
Welcome.
welcome to Snacky
What's
Tunes. Congratulations on your EP release.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you guys. How's the Glassland show?
It's great. It was
A lot of fun.
That place is. I feel like although no other place exists like that in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, it's like the most stereotypical place that like I'm going to bring you to a Brooklyn venue, and you're like, oh yeah. Even though there's no other place that even comes close to looking like like that. You're like, oh yeah.
It's like I got set dressed every night.
Yeah, if there was like a movie, it was like cut to typical Brooklyn venue.
It's just the theme of girls on every
Hey.
10 minutes.
Some of us watch girls in this room.
Don't talk about my stories about like that.
Yeah. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah. I'm Clay.
I'm JT.
And I'm Steve.
And together we're Young Heel.
And we are Young Heel.
How did you guys meet up, or what's the origin story, if you will?
So, started out as a solo project of mine. This is Clay. In college, and JT and I began working together our senior year.
Little school called Skidmore College. Saratoga Springs, New York.
And we graduated, moved down to New York. Steve joined maybe like a year later, and through growth and contraction, we've become the three-piece we are today.
Does the growth and contraction imply there are other members?
Sometimes. Well, we had a guitarist, we had a couple different drummers for a while, but lately it's the past 2 years. Basically, it's been the three of us. Sometimes we have a drummer live.
And
cool.
we had talked about while you guys were outside enjoying the sun about your setup, which is great because generally when we have bands on here, when we say strip down, they generally come in with like guitar and a little percussion, which is fine.
We didn't really strip down very much.
This is stripped up. So what are we looking at here? Or pick out one choice, couple choice pieces.
Well, we've got the MPC, which you have to shout out because that's the hip hop tool.
The NPC shout out.
Yeah. And then
even your air horn is analog.
And we've got two Access Virus Snows, which are synthesizers, really pretty synthesizers. And then JT, you want
we have the MPC is actually controlling our main drum machine, the Tempest, which is a full analog drum machine.
Roger Lynn, shout out.
Most beautiful thing I own. And so that's synced to the MPC. I use the second Virus. Just have a little controller using that. And Steve's station. Take it away, Steve.
Yeah, I just pretty much use a Minotaur by Moog and an SP404.
So we've got bass
I love
and
those
samples
things.
over there.
Yeah.
Let's hear a track actually.
Okay.
Let's hear how this whole thing works together.
This song is called Someone's Touch. It's the single that we released right before the EP came out, so hope you like it.
These many years will
great.
Thank you.
Summer.
Yeah, really nice. That's like some like it could be either sunset or like 4:37. Maybe not exactly sunrise, but like a little preeminent sunrise.
I feel that.
Cool.
I like that.
So when you guys are putting together the live stream recording, like, I mean, how do you not like delve into gearhead? Like, if I don't have this thing and to make that one note, I'm gonna lose my mind. How do you practice restraint?
I don't practice restraint at all.
Okay.
I've turned over an offensive amount of gear. I've got a full-time job that subsidizes a lot of these toys, which is nice. But Craigslist has been my best friend in the upcoming months. So I've been.
JT's definitely the gear addict in the band.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, guys, we really need this. We should, that money we made, I know it needs to go to rent or anything, but we should reinvest it in the band. Just put it right back into it.
But I mean, it's been. We've learned a lot in the past few years.
What's one of like the best lessons you could give someone who is starting out with like to do an analog setup like this? Like, what's something you're like, I wish I hadn't done this in the early years?
Probably, if you buy an MPC or what's called an Octatrack, it's by this company called Electron. Once you start sequencing or having a multi-track sequencer for your music, then everything else comes after it because you actually learn so much about MIDI through that. Because you want to like have enough of your buddies to be there to play all the synths you have and everything. But if you can actually on your own, pretty much, I mean, we are all capable of doing a live rig at the same time. I mean, if we wanted to each do it at our apartments or wherever. But so having something that can sequence all your gear at once sort of pressures you into learning how everything works, which is great. So it's been a lot of fun.
So where do you guys pull your influences from?
Where don't we?
Nice. Everywhere.
I guess that's a pretty bad answer.
Let's try that again. Hey guys, where do you pull your influences from?
I mean,
the ether.
Yeah, I personally have been really interested in dub reggae for a while. So for me, the production techniques in that are pretty unique and interesting, and I've been trying to integrate that. Steve's into a lot of like hip hop producers, kind of like beat makers, right?
Yeah, like J Dilla.
Yeah,
pretty big influence on me.
Yeah.
And I just want to be the love child of Tom York and Maxwell. That's my dream.
Oh, that's a good love child.
Yeah. That would be.
Yeah. That's a good love child. Yeah. Just me there. Yeah. Do you guys have any rituals for like getting together before show, getting into the studio? How does it all kind of?
We sacrifice a goat. That's
well, this is a food show, so it's wildly appropriate.
Yeah.
2 ways, 3 ways.
We I don't know. I think
we drink a lot of seltzer in the studio.
Drink a lot of 99-cent seltzer.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of seltzer. I love those vintage seltzer.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something about vintage seltzer. I don't know when. Maybe it was like later in life, like Jew gene that kicked in. But I love seltzer with an aplomb,
dude.
And guess what? Seltzer not carried everywhere in America. I'm going to say it right now.
Really? Like America? What do you?
I would say in populations with lesser of the chosen people. You might find club soda, but you're not finding seltzer.
So don't let someone sell it to you otherwise.
What do you say?
Don't let someone sell it to you otherwise.
No. It'd be like, what? These bubbles taste weird. What is this? It's like, oh, it's club soda. I thought it was the same thing. You go, no,
it's not the same thing.
No, not today.
If it was the same thing, it would have one name. But it's not.
Sure.
So I don't know what shit you're trying to tell to me.
Yeah.
And vintage is the best brand.
Vintage is the best brand. It's
none of the Schweppes. We don't want Schweppes in here.
I mean, I'll take Schweppes when I can't get to like
works in a pinch.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Terrible seltzer story. It's called.
This is a Snacky Tunes first time. Terrible. We'll just say any seltzer story.
What was it called? Clear. What was it?
Oh, Clear Choice.
Clear Choice. I was feeling adventurous. This is yesterday, and we're in our local grocery store. Steve's hitting up 2 bottles of vintage seltzer, and I'm like, I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it up today.
Flip the script a little?
That one says coconut and lime. And honestly, got my attention, and I had to commit to coconut and lime. One sip. I didn't even recycle I threw the whole thing away, capped it up.
You're just mad at Earth in general.
Mad at Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you. I mean, now you know, but B, that's your own fault. Like maybe
my fault.
maybe one or the other.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh yeah, we're going for a double. You went for a double play, which is very, very difficult.
Well, hold on. I only drink non-flavored seltzer. See, here's the thing with that. I feel like.
Yeah, but have you ever tried flavored seltzer?
Yeah, I feel like you're like chasing this taste that's like not quite there. It's like a ghost
like
in a half-remembered nightmare.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the method. We
methadone. Yeah.
With that, let's hear another song.
Soda.
Yeah.
Do you have any seltzer-inspired songs?
Yeah, it's a song called "Love You Down." It's only about seltzer.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a cover, so I believe that's why they wrote it. Reverb. "Love You Down" by Ready for the World by Young Heel. For the world.
I mean,
jam.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's a little. Maybe that's a sunset. Maybe that's a sunset type of thing. Yeah. It could also be like a winter type. That's more of a winter song.
Buckle down for the
yeah,
winter.
like it's cold, and you just
be like, "Girl, put on some chili and play a song."
Yeah. I just put a fresh bottle of seltzer on ice, and we're gonna.
Seltzer's on ice, and there's one on the stove. You decide.
Seltzer on ice. That was an outtake from Drunken Love, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. So I know you guys are like giant into food, and I love the questions you guys sent over in the pre-interview.
I got in like serious interview mode for that.
No, it was awesome. Is there anything that you want to ask us since you didn't get to interview the chefs?
Not really, man. I just kind of wanted to spitball about food a little bit.
All right, spit some game. Throw some game.
Yeah,
throw some game.
Shit, put me. Okay, so that salad we had earlier, the Caesar salad.
Okay.
The mint in there was pretty radical choice, but I liked it a lot.
Yeah, they really stepped that salad up in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like summer is salad's time to shine.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's what you want to eat. It's nice
Sounds
and
like
light.
you're stripping salad for president.
I'm totally. I have a summer boner for salad. Yeah. Dude, I got asparagus today and I put olive oil in it. That was it. I was like, yeah, this is great.
Nice.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Pro.
Do you guys cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
What's
what's the sometimes?
There was an enthusiastic yeah, and then there was like a sometimes.
Oh shit! I better backpedal a little bit.
No, who gives a shit, man? What do you make? Tuna fish sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly? What are we talking about
Man,
here?
PBJ all day.
Do you guys cook together? You guys have a nice.
Sometimes. Yeah.
I'm the relationship guy, so I have my girlfriend and I cook a ton, which is great. And by cook a ton, I mean we're actually
She makes
ready?
really dope kombucha.
She does, but we're at Roberta's and we make unbelievable pizza. Roberta's World. We'll do a little
Bold
Bobby
claim.
Flay, even though I hate Bobby Flay.
Bold claim.
But we'll do a throwdown.
You know.
We'll actually just cook on the street and throw it at Roberta's, and we'll see if
You guys
anyone's
know I
interested.
worked on the first 5 seasons of that show.
On
Really?
Bobby Flay.
Yeah, I traveled the country working on Throwdown.
Wow.
No offense to Bobby Flay.
He actually is contractually obliged to text Bobby, and Bobby will be waiting for you at the end of the show. So, poor choice, friend. Poor choice.
Do you use a pizza stone?
No pizza stone.
Those are so good.
Do you use a pan full of olive oil to get it super crusty on the bottom?
Yeah.
I know that trick. It's a good trick.
Yeah.
Dude, I made kimchi
Sometimes
eggs
cornmeal.
for the first time.
Okay.
The other day.
Walk me through them.
So I had some mushrooms, sliced those up, threw them in the pan.
Did some push-ups in between flips.
Yeah. Did a rough chop on the kimchi, threw it in for like 30 seconds, and then some eggs on top.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Did you drain any of the liquid out of the kimchi, or did you have some runny eggs?
Kind of runny.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I like it that way.
All right.
Yeah.
I know the EP just came out, but what does summer plans hold for Young Heel?
Playing shows, I think.
I want to play a show in bathing suits. Therefore, it needs to be outside. Therefore, we can put all of this equipment in a pool, and we'll see what happens.
On like a giant float.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Although
Who's got a pool?
we gotta put like a generator and like an inner tube or something.
In the pool
Are you
as
guys?
well.
Are you guys going,
that's
are you guys playing in Brooklyn? Are you guys going on tour?
We have a couple of shows lined up in July. We're doing our like mini hiatus post getting the
EP out.
Yeah.
We just don't really want to see each other for the next 2 weeks, and then after that, we'll be like amazing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing in
Oh, it's
Brooklyn,
weird you guys are playing your breakup show on our radio show. So awkward. So awkward.
What's the opposite of Rex Manning Day?
This day.
This day. All right, guys. Well, we definitely want to squeeze in one more song, but why don't you tell people? I know you guys have a band camp,
Yes.
right?
do.
Yeah. Shout out to band camp every time.
Yeah.
Bandcamp is
Analog
great.
air horn.
Yeah.
Now in stereo.
Bam.
Now in stereo. Where can people find you, find the EP, follow you, email you, booking, etc. You guys were actually, I have to say, incredibly responsive
Yeah.
to us reaching out. Yeah,
That's
shout
our
out
dude
to
Bryce over here.
Shout out to Bryce. I mean,
Hey, shout out.
generally I give bands like 3 to 7 days, and then I either follow up.
We-
But
we
this was like 30 seconds.
If we have all this technology in front of us, I feel like we should be
So
pretty
we should
quick.
be able to use
Well,
the
I mean,
internet.
it was done by carrier pigeons, so I mean, it was pretty good. All right, so one more
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, no, where can they find you?
Yeah, where can they find you?
Yeah, we keep
Find us on youngheel.com.
Yeah, you guys got that.
Got it.
We paid for that GoDaddy account.
Yeah.
Did you?
So you better use it, world.
That's that EP Flash Cash money.
Yeah.
How's your Instagram game? Good?
We don't do Instagram. We work with the hashtag. You
What's
know,
the hashtag?
Hashtag youngheel.
Okay.
Hashtag meat sweats. That might get us some Young Heel photos.
Hashtag coconut seltzer.
You know what? I don't ever want to look at hashtag meat sweats. Ever.
All right, well, let's get one more in.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone who stopped by.
Tosi, Thibault, everybody.
Jules,
Carter,
Paul,
Adam. Carter. Come to the barbecue with Bunker and Wolves.
Tickets still available.
BBQ Blowout, June 2014.eventbrite.com. It's going to be awesome, as you know, as always, rain or shine.
And this
Rain.
will be my last show for a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is your breakup show too?
No.
Oh yeah,
Hiatus
whatever.
show.
Oh, wait, you're going...
Hiatus for us, too.
Oh, okay. This is the hiatus
we're
show.
off, actually. We have one more show next week, and then we're going on a few weeks of a break. And then, I did the math. I think early August we're going to hit number 200.
Great.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get to a song.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
This is a great way to spend Sundays.
Hey, man, that's what we tell ourselves every
We'll be
morning.
here every Sunday. For
Hey,
the rest
guys.
of the year.
Do you need someone to play? Eat some pizza? What's up? All right, thanks, guys. I'll see you next week.
The song's called Salt.
Only way out for us is to go further in. So come sit on the floor with me, my darling. I tie my fingertips to yours. I tie my fingertips to yours. I tie my fingertips to yours. Strike a match, 'cause I wanna know it's real, 'cause I wanna know if you feel it's true, and you are willing. I can't explain it. Fuck you for loving a tough guy.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to this program on heritageradionetwork.org. You can find all of our archived programs on our website or as podcasts in the iTunes Store by searching Heritage Radio Network. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at @heritage_radio. You can email us questions at any time at info@heritageradionetwork.org. Heritage Radio Network is a non-profit organization. To donate and become a member, visit our website today. Thanks for listening.